Hello. Right. We're live. Bit delayed. Yeah. I had a backup running, which took quite longer than I thought. Good. It's good that you've spotted me. I wanted to be spotted. And that's the story I'll stick with. Hello, everybody. Yes, so quickly read what is in chat and I'll get straight into root building. Because we've essentially lost an hour of the stream. So, hello, Marky. Welcome. Thank you for sticking with, with this. Right, stream is delayed due to a backup on the line. I will post on Discord when it's done, which I have done. Yep. Hello, and Mr. W, right, Marky and Mr. W and Paradise. And hello, Silver Eagle. Hello, hi. Thank you for sticking with this as well. Hi, unfortunately the stream is delayed, yes. RIP. Thanks for letting us know, Paradise. No problem. After all, it would be a bit rude if you're giving me your time watching the stream and then I wouldn't even let you know if there's delays. That would be actually quite rude. Right. Please take your seats, y'all. I've got a feeling the stream might start soon. So have I. Kangapango. The backup is finished and the stream will start soon. Sweet. Yes, thank you for sticking with us as well, Mr. W. Do we get delay repay? Do we get delay repay? Well, okay. You get 40% of what you paid, and since you didn't pay anything, you get 40% of 0. So there you go. Yes, hello. You have been spotted, Paradise. Hello. Yes, hello. You wanted to be spotted, not striped. Yes. I'd like to be played myself. Mr. W's Schweet needs to be another octave higher. Schweet. No, that's too high. Schweet. Something, I don't know. Right, so gonna get right into root building. I mean, I might not even have time to switch the screen over. Actually, no, sorry, I did. That's fine. I don't think I want to do voice chat tonight because we've only got an hour and I can focus more if I'm just working on it. So, yes. However, exciting stuff is happening in the background. Really exciting stuff. Right. So, for one thing, I'm reading chat now. Shanice, the too high one was correct. Oh, it was! Oh, there you go. Shanice, I have a streaming recommendation for whenever something is finished. Oh. Well, remember it, because I will be collecting them. They'll be coming in by the millions. Right. Shanice, I've had a headache too, so probably best for me not to do VC. Yeah, I mean, that is, well, it's a coincidence, which is semi-fortunate that it's not really good for either of us at the moment, because otherwise someone might be a bit sad, although don't feel pressured anyway to do anything like that. So, Shanice, have you heard of Space Engineers? If not, I can send you some linky dinks. I have heard of it, yes, and that is a game that I've been interested in for quite a while. I've been following it throughout its pre-alpha stages and alpha stages. And yeah, it is quite a nice game. I really do like the way you can build starships in that, also the damage engine that it has and systems like that. I have something that's a bit similar, which is called StarMade. It's a bit more voxely, a bit more grid space. It's not that realistic. It's a little bit more like Minecraft from the art style. But yeah, I have heard of Space Engineers. I don't think it's available for Mac though. However, yeah, I mean, they've added planets to that as well and stuff like that. Yeah, that is an interesting one, but I do not own it. Okay, just making a little pasture there. Not pasture. Pasture. That rather pasture. That looks okay, I think. I need some... Well, first of all, I think I'm going to need some baseboards over on this side, but that's not the first thing I'm going to do, that's the next thing I'm going to do. So I'm going to read the chat, and then I'll continue talking about what I was originally talking about. Right. Hello? I'd like to complain about the 40% of zero thing. I've applied for this, and I've still received absolutely nothing. This is an absolute outrage. This is an absolute outrage. Quite frankly. Thank you in advance for your humble understandings. Sincerely, chat. Well, according to what you've said, you've already received the full amount due to you. So, not really sure what you're complaining about. XD, Starmate, yes. So, how is everyone doing? I am doing really quite well. Well, considering the circumstances that most of the world is in at the moment, I'm doing quite well. Which will lead back into a thing that I wanted to say about some things that have been going on in the background. So, thing number one. Some things that I was waiting for have finally cleared, which means that I will be able to do the trailer for Living Art, well, finish the trailer for Living Art, and for the Cold Mountains Railroad very soon. Like, I'm talking about in the next few days, like, likely within the next week. Which means that I can then, that whole thing, which has been delayed for so long, because of things that weren't within my control, is finally going to be able to move forward, which is really, really exciting. Another thing is, well, I mean, the stream projects are going quite well. So, yeah, that's a good thing. However, another good thing, which is kind of related to the streams, is that there is... Oh, actually, it's still on at the time of streaming this. The Dovetail Games March Madness sale. There is a UK Roots package, which is on sale. It costs £9.99 pounds, Great British pounds, and the without any what's the word? Not cuts. Without any price reduction, the value of the items in that pack actually totals to £116. It's a total of 4 routes. It is the it's the Chatham Main Line and the Medway Valley Line. Yeah, the Chatham Valley and Medway Valley. No, Chatham Main Line, Medway Valley Line. Those ones. Additionally, the Settle Carlisle route. It's got the East Coast Main Line, London to Peterborough, I think. Yes, London to Peterborough. And it's also got the... let's see, there was one more. What was it? Was it the Ipswich one? I think it was the Ipswich one. Yeah, I think it was London to Ipswich. No, that was separate. No. It's got the London Waterloo to... what was it? It wasn't... Was it Portsmouth? No. Southampton? No, Portsmouth. Anyway, no, it's got the one with Waterloo. I don't know exactly what it's called. Portsmouth, there you go. Yeah. And there are some packs in there as well, which means you get Loco, you get the British Rail Journeys thing. Not quite sure what that is. But anyway, the value of that package, without any, so the total cost of all the DLC that you get for it, all the stuff that you get for it, without any price reduction, is 116 Great British pounds. Although at the moment they're not that great because of their value and that whole British economy thing. However, yeah, that's value, and it's on sale at the moment for £9.99. Originally, I wanted to get the Chatham Main Line, which would cost like I think it's something like £5 on sale in the March Madness thing, because that's a route I've had my eye on for a while. It looks really, really nice, and I got it in that pack. And it is such a great route. It has so much variety. You've got a little bit of seaside, like we're in Rochester. So you've got a little bit of seaside there, and then the main line kind of snakes around through some hills through Kent, which is Kentshire. Kent the county Kent, is actually the Garden of England. So yeah, very picturesque scenery, lots of hills, lots of farmland, forest as well that it snakes through. Quite a few stations which are basically in the middle of nowhere in the countryside. They're little towns and things like that. No, not country, forget that. No, you don't have to forget it anyway. I was thinking, is it called Kentshire? And then while I was thinking it, I was saying it. I was more thinking it. Yeah, so that it is a very, very nice route. The highest speed on that is it's 90 miles an hour. So you've got some quite fast running on that. It's a third rail route, so you've got all of your third rail stuff you can run on it. Additionally, about 1/3 of the way through, so going from east to west, you get to, I think, Swanley, where another line joins it, where it becomes a 4-track main line for quite a while. Still very nice scenery, and then you get into sort of the outskirts of London, and there you've got 2 loops. You've got the actual main line, the Chatham main line, which goes south, and then you've got the, I think it's Catford loop, which separates off, it splits off, goes up around, and then comes back down, connects with it again. And during all of that, it becomes more of an urban railway, a bit more. Like it's got a lot of smaller stations, a bit like the London Overground actually, only with higher speed limits. It's got lots of curvings and viaducts over buildings, between buildings, kind of snaking its way through. It's got Brixton on it, so the station with those statues, those creepy statues, so that's a plus. Yeah. It goes there, and then you get to Battersea Power Station, where it joins with the Brighton main line, and then it goes into London Victoria. It's also got a couple of little branch lines on it. Well, a couple of branches, I should say, not really branch lines, but a couple of branches, sort of other main lines, where it goes in a couple of stations. And that route is just such a joy to drive on. I think that is either my or one of my new favorite routes. I think it is probably it is probably my new favorite route. So you may see that on live stream later. I mean, I got that yesterday, so you may see that on live stream later. And by later, I mean on Thursday. There we go. Right, so there we go. Let's read chat. Not for Mac, no. Besides, if Shiders were to own Space Engineers, I'm sure it would look quite different and would support Mac. What do you mean it would? Oh, do you mean because of StarMate? Well, no. Why do you mean it would look quite different? If I were to... Oh, you mean if I were to own it? Not own a copy, but you mean if I were actually to own the IP, the intellectual property of it. Is that what you mean? That I would have made it differently? Here we go. Background thingies. Yay! Marky says, Slavic Eagle, fine thanks. Been working on a session all day. Yeah, I know how that feels. How's it going? Making good progress? Whoa, that's so cool! Random chat user. But yes, very nice. Congrats! Marky, oh yeah, I know that feeling. What did you say, Slavic Eagle? I missed it because I needed to reload the page. Is it at least progressing good? How are you doing? Yeah, how are you all doing? Exactly. Great rail journeys. Yeah, that thing. Oh, right, Slavic Eagle, thanks. I'm doing good, you? Slavic Eagle, Marky says, Slavic Eagle, yes, I'm almost finished now. I think still need to test it all. Finished now, I think. Still need to test it all, alright. And yeah, you think that making the session, that's the difficult bit, like it can take so much time testing, it can be tedious, it can be so tedious, and then you're like, okay, now it's finished, now let's test it. And that's when it really gets you, because when you're testing it, you have to run the session. You can't really fast forward, because if you fast forward, then that can mess up triggers and AI trains and things like that. So then if you got like an hour-long session, you play through it, and then maybe 40 minutes in, you run into an issue. Think, okay, I have to replace. I have to change. I have to fix that. I have to change that. Then you go and you change it. Then you have to play for another 4 minutes, the session that you've just built, and then you just get so sick and tired of the session that by the time that you're finished, yeah, we're basically sick and tired of it. Which always tends to be the thing when I finish a route, which I intend for use with multiplayer, is like I put so much time and effort into making the route, so I know the route inside out, and then I make a couple of sessions, and then I've done the multiplayer. By that time, I've spent so much time on the route that I'm basically, whenever I'm driving on it, I'm driving on it on autopilot, essentially. That I really just want to do basically anything else than work more on the route, and then I need a little bit of time away from it before I can enjoy multiplayer on it again, or at all. Because, yeah. But I'm sure we all have that experiences like that if you're doing creative stuff. I'm sure it's the same with other things like music and writing. Well, I know it's the same with writing, but other creative things as well. Actually, should I use sheep? No, let's place cows. Let's place cows. Did I put cows in this field? No, I did not. How about this one? Don't think so. This one? Nope, that's sheep. This one? No, that's sheep as well. Why have I got so many sheep? This one? No, that's sheep as well. Why have I only got sheep? Oh, here are some cows. No, I'm only joking. I was just seeing if anyone would notice. But yeah, it's really not. It sounded quite bad the way that I just described it, but it's really not that bad. It's really not that bad. It just sounds worse than it is. Great Eastern Main Line, Settle Carlisle, Chatham Medway Valley Lines, and new PDL. PDL. What was that? What was the PDL? Oh, that's the. Oh, right. Yeah. And East Coast Main Line, London, Peterborough. Yes. King Fango, I'm doing alright. Just the tech community wanting to fight over nothing again. I am tired of them. It was London Ipswich, that Great Eastern Main Line. Nice, can't wait. It was Portsmouth. Portsmouth Direct Lime. Oh, I see. Well, at least you're alright. Well, yep. Also, the 150-1 is £2 now until the 25th. Not sponsored. Sure, Kentshire, yeah. Battersea Power Station is also on there. It is. Legend has it the Brixton station statues were actually an inspiration for Doctor Who's Weeping Angels, as one of the writers for Doctor Who once got scared by them while commuting to work. Yeah, I mean, I can see how they can be scary. Well, it's a legend, but still. She says, yeah! Own game, yeah. Yeah. Or if you bought it up. Yeah, well, if I bought the IP, then I wouldn't change it too much, because it has already got quite a large fan base, got a large following, and I don't want to disappoint all those people who bought this product for what it was, and then if I changed it, then, I mean, that would just not really be a kind thing to do. Yeah, testing might even take longer than making the thing in the first place. Yeah, exactly. Yes, third place. It's a freight session too, so lots of stopping and shunting. Passenger one's easy. Yeah, true. If you think about it, the default session is the original. Every other session is just a remix. True. Yeah, I can see that. Shares. One thing you could do to avoid is to only make the multiplayer session. Then you might not be already fed up with it. That is true. However, making the route itself is already a lot of that. Like making the route and then driving it all, make a new session, driving it, testing it, see if the route works, see if there are any issues with it, or doing all of that is already puts me a lot towards that point. With this one, not so much, because with this one, I don't spend a lot of time working on it. I've only spent like 4 hours a week on it, with lots of time in between. So the Milton Belt Railroad is actually surprisingly fresh still for me, even. Okay, sheepsies, cowies, wowies, it's cowies. Shares, I said, well, it's my legend, but still, oh, my legend, oh, sorry. Not a legend. Shares, avoid it, is, not avoid is. But yeah, good. Right. So yeah, unfortunately this stream is only going until 10. I can't extend it further, because I still got some stuff that I need to do today, so... yeah, I unfortunately can't extend the stream. Okay. Actually, you know what? I want to have a cow just here. Actually, the other way around. Just this way around. So you can just see a cow kind of sticking out of there. Because they can walk through here. You can see it's actually quite open here. Okay. Right, so what's next? I need to make this field a bit more interesting. Actually, tell you what, I'll grab some of the trees I used back here and do the same sort of trick, which means I'll need to grab the same texture as well I used underneath them. I'll also need the same bushes. Bushes? Yeah, sure, bushes. No, cow. This train is delayed due to cows on the line. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, that makes it look more interesting. Right, so next paint a little bit of this texture underneath them, then I'll do the bushes. Okay, that's all of them, I think. Yep. Now I need to do the aforementioned bushes. Oh, hello, V'ger. Welcome. How are you doing? This stream... well, you joined the stream. Only 22 minutes in because I had a backup that took very long and I only started about an hour late. But that's okay. That is okay. It really makes no difference to you because... if you only just joined, it really makes no difference to you. Oh, that's two in the same place. That's not what I want. There we go. This one needs bushes. Okay, now how does that look? No, but that looks okay. It still needs more work, but that looks okay. Actually, can I? Could I put some of these bushes here as well? I think that might add a bit. Yeah, I'm still definitely gonna put in grass beside the tracks, of course. And these are the STRMM bushes, which means that they are really quite performance efficient. Performance efficient, yes. Is that floating? Nah, it's fine. Not sure if I'll keep these. I just want to see what it looks like with all of these here. Yeah, these ones do need more down here, so it's not really that clear that they're floating. If I do indeed want to keep them there. Does that add? Yeah. I think it does, but it would look a bit weird if there are no more shrubs along this bit. Although I haven't put the grass in yet. I'll keep them there for now. In fact, I'll add a few more there. Just a couple. Right. What to do next? Well, next is reading chat, of course. Hello. Was working on Eliza's primary gun, the VR50MR3 Ripper Saw machine gun. I'm not very big on guns. I don't like them. Maki, bother, said the driver. We can't go any further. Exactly. Hey, sounds like it could be very painful or lethal when activated. You talking about my machine gun? Yes. Well, that's what they're for. Trainz, will there be swamps? Okay, well, there is already kind of a swampy area. Well, a wetland area over here. Other than that, not sure yet. Well, it's really effing lethal. Ah, I knew it. Aha, I knew it. It takes my special 90 hexagon rounds. Oh, 90 refers to the overall length of the bullet, which is 90mm or 9 centimeters. Oh, I see. 9mm shorter than a 50 BMG round, but pack the same punch. Yeah, same Trainz. Don't really like them, but still, yeah. Trainz, with swampy trees and swampy waters? I don't know. Alright. Right, exactly. So, what to do next? What to do next, indeed. Next, I think I'll put grass in this area so I can see if I actually like the bushes there or not. Right, he said in chat. Hello, Chris. Welcome to the stream. Okay, is this the right? This is the right spline. Yeah, it is the right spline. Good. I think I'll need to go over with the shorter... Actually, which way around do I need? I think this way around's better. I will need to go over this with the smaller grass spline as well. Because there are some places where I need the grass to be really quite tight, close to the tracks, which is a bit difficult to do with this bigger spline. Oh, also one other thing that I was doing is I've been working a little bit on Tales of Vestia. So that's progressing, that's good. Okay, so what does this look like? looks okay. Actually, maybe I don't need the... maybe I don't need the other grass plan. Yeah, I don't really want the switch to be in the grass that much. I think this is better. Well, I need to put a bit more variation in this little bit. That's fine. Okay. Now that I've got the grass next to the tracks done, I'll just put a little bit of grass into the shrubbery as well. Just so if you look into the shrubs, you can actually see that there is still grass there. It's not, doesn't look as empty. There we go. Yeah, I like that. That looks good, I think. Hey. Right. I probably mainly inspired it by the Hammerhead from Destiny, but with some mods. Same are the bullets. Okay. Hey, I'll be honest, I've never heard of that. The hexagon name comes from the shape of the casing, which is a slightly elongated hexagon. Sure, Tales of what, eh? I think it was something like Tales of Hestia. Oh, Shadis is talking about his Tales of Hestia trademark. Tales of Hestia trademark, yeah. His very own work-in-progress role-playing system, which he will stream gameplay of once the Milton Valley Railroad TM is all done and released. Of course, how could I have missed TM that? Shadis, yeah, looks good. Well, that is good. Now let's do the grass on the other side. I'm only going to put the grass up to sort of this point because I haven't continued the road yet. Right, this needs to go a bit further this way, like that. That's good. I need to... actually, no, we've already got grass there. That's fine. That's the other one. I see the other spline. Okay. Let's just fill this area in with grass. It needs it. It deserves it. I think that looks good. I'll probably add some shrubs there as well, or some bushes. Oh yeah, speaking of the roleplay group, we may or may not have someone new joining that session, and also the board game club. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Oh, that's nice. Also, did you like the game we played on the last session? I enjoyed it a lot. I'll post my sketches of the MG machine gun when I finish it. Oh, yeah, if you want to. Go ahead. Go ahead. Articulate? Yeah, it was fun. Glad you enjoyed it too. Problem is, I feel like it's too quick and easy. Well, I think there are more difficult versions of that game as well on the website. Yeah, true. Either it's far too easy or impossible to get. Or you could just mod it like you do maybe you've got like maybe 10 minutes and see how many points we can get as a group. So if someone guesses the thing, then they get a point. The quicker they guess stuff, then the more points we get. That could be a way of doing it. Go ahead, group. Yeah, I know it. Oh well. Snapshot ice. Oh, snap? Where? Whoa. Oh, right. Oh, there. Thanks. Yeah, I was considering something like that. Maybe having multiple goes per turn. Perhaps. That could work. Oh, right. These are objects, not splines. Oh, and of course I need to paint this texture underneath the grass. Actually, I won't twirl it because in areas like this, it would look too blurry otherwise. I'll just rotate it occasionally to avoid a lot of the tiling issue, repeating pattern issue, I mean. Right, so up to there, a little bit like that. Yeah, that looks much better already. Trainz, I think only that version has an emulator though. No, on the website it says at the bottom it has. I think it's on the website at the bottom. It's got links to other versions of it. I think the cards are there as well for that. I didn't click on any of them, but I think that they're there. They should be. Yeah, I was thinking. Oh right, already right there. You missed mine. Yeah, I got it now. All right, there are objects. All right, there are objects, not splines or spines rather. Where did I leave my mind this morning? Oh, in my skull. Oh, there it is. Are you working on anything at the moment, Slavic Eagle? Shredis, Kangafango. Dobbins and Bobbins is always a good shout, but it takes a bit of admin, so I might do an altered version of it. Not sure I've heard of that. Shredis, there are more versions, but last time I checked they didn't have emulators. No, on the website. On the website that we were playing on, at the bottom, there were links to other versions of the game. Dobbins and Bobbins. Alright, there was the shout. Oh, I see. That was a shout, exactly. Nah, just procrastinating for the second day in a row. Well, I'm glad I could help you in that. Yeah, I know. Alright, I need to make more videos to finish off the series, but I am not in mood. Yeah, I understand. Okay, okay, let's grab some bushes. Which bushes should I grab? I think. Let's grab these ones. Yeah, I can understand that too. Good. Good, good. Yeah, I mean, I do have to have some bushes there because it just looks weird otherwise. I don't have to have as many as on the other side, but just a little bit, just like this. Just a little bit like that. That really adds quite a bit. Can't really do that on the slope, because on the slope... Actually, I can do it on the slope. It does take a while to do, though, but that's okay. So I'm just going to start doing that now. If you're wondering what that was from, feel free to ask me, or someone in chat who might know. Miss W, maybe we could try snake oil or articulate, but with own card sets? Ooh, that might be nice. Doctor Who, Sharadice? No, I'm not Doctor Who. No. How could you ever come? How could you ever think come up with that? No. Of course, I'm not Doctor Who. I mean, if I were him, then there'd be a blue box in the cupboard. Oh, just unrelated. Don't look in the cupboard. Anyway, back to root building. Right, no, actually back to reading chat. Right, so, aha, I knew it. Me and Milton Trainz, I've been working on a narrow gauge extended version of my unnamed route. Narrow gauge is always nice. Sure is. Dobbins and Bobbins was one of Kango's suggestions, and it boils down to this. The host picks a horse name before the game has started. Oh, right, where you have to get... Oh, I see, yeah. Before you started, the host has already asked the competitors to submit fake horse names, and the host puts in one as well. The competitors have to guess the real horse name, and one gets a point if their horse name was picked. Currently working on the upper Y terminus station. Oh, great. Right, so, yeah, that game, I think... I remember it now. And the thing is, with that game, you don't have to play it with horse names. You can really play with anything. Right, because we did talk about that quite a few streams ago. Right, we did. Well, because that was the game where you said we can do our own topics for it. We might be able to do our own topics, not just horse names, other stuff as well. And then you said I should guess what yours is, and I said, okay, well then I'll do Star Trek and you'll do wrestling. And that was when you were surprised that I had known about that. Then you asked whether you were really that open of a book, or something to that extent. Correct? Right? Upper Y terminus station. Great, yeah. Trainz, damn it, they're on to us. Fire up the TARDIS and let's get the hell out of Dodge. Well, no. Because that would mean that I was the Doctor, which I am clearly not. And so I do not need to fire up any TARDIS, even if I had one, which I don't. Again, don't look in the cupboard. Right, so... well, technically, yeah, because it can change its size. Problem is the lack of narrow gauge 760mm roundhouses. Yeah, true. There are roundhouses in general, as well as turntables, can be a bit annoying. Although, depending on how much you are willing to suspend your disbelief, you can just use a roundhouse or something like that with a bit of a different gauge. It does, I mean, I can do that. I mean, if it was a payware route, then no, I wouldn't do it. But in a freeware route, I might do that. If it's just a route I'm making for fun, just because I want to make the route, then I may do that. But yeah, you're right. Needs a couple more bushes closer to the tracks, I think. Something like that. A bit more there as well. That. And I think to add variety, I'm going to take a bit of variety out. I'll explain that in a bit. I like how this pole comes out sort of in the middle of this little circle there. That's nice. Although it is a bit close, I'll need to move it a bit over. There we go. I think that's basically exactly the position that it was on before. No, it's a bit further away. That's good. We need a little bit of shrub there as well. Just to kind of mark the entrance to this bit. Maybe another one there. And move it up a little bit. Sort of like there. That's how I want it. A little bit higher up as well. There we go. Right. Paradise invented in the late 90s for a radio morning show, I think. Oh, you mean the game? Yeah, that could easily be the case. I know there was a game like that. It might be that one. Oh, ha ha ha, of course I'm not Doctor Who. Ha ha ha, what are you talking about? Ha ha ha. Mutters, TARDIS, I need you. Well, depending on which era, you could just call it with the TARDIS key, or telepathic circuits maybe, or, well, I don't know. Paradise, and we can do it with whatever, but I was thinking about a different version, and yeah, you can do it with different horses. Different horses? Or different... Do you mean different horses, or do you mean different topics? Yes, own topics, trains, buses, and wrestling. That sounds like a sitcom if I ever heard one. Plus the electrification of the roundhouse. Oh yeah, electrification. Actually, that's why I have... On the Coleman Mountains Railroad, there is a roundhouse there, which I want to store electric locos in, and that's why I have a little steam shunter there, just to move around locomotives into and out of the shed. That can actually create for some quite interesting sessions. Shadows, right. Shadows, yeah, I remember that now. Shadows, I remember when you read Mr. W's mind. Of course. That was nice. King Fango, one of these things is not like the other. Sure. Right. You also read mine on a previous stream. I remember with the first ever game dev stream when I had half-jokingly suggested crosshair movement smoothing, when you said, I know you're laughing, and he was, and I was, yes. V'ger's the same red as Mr. W for me. Oh, for me V'ger's a slightly darker red as Mr. W. The poll, yeah. Let's read chat. Thanks for reading chat. Different things to horses. My bad. Yeah. Wait, Shadice, how would you know how to call the TARDIS? You would only be able to know if you were him. Shadice, you're the Doctor. No, I'm not. I've just seen the TV show they made on him. Well, it's marketed as a TV show, but it's really more of a documentary series. I knew it all along. Well, you can add a powered rail on the top of the roundhouse turntable. So you mean using a track that has a third rail as the turntable? I'm not sure. Same as in the sheds. Oh? I'm not sure. How would you get it to move with the turntable? And that would also explain why you never revealed any real-life names on stream. It all makes sense. Well, I watched some people play it, and one of my favorite submissions from it, Horse, Son of Horse, Al Capone, Mayor Quimby, which is a real one, Winnie the Pooh, Stirrups Some Trouble, These Eggs Aren't Mine, and Stephen the Murderer. Ah, I see. Shrubs are looking good. Shrubs are looking good. And yes, by adding variety, by taking away variety, I meant that if I look over here, you can see I've got all these three types of bushes. I've got these more intense brown ones. I've got these light green ones. I've got these lighter green ones. I've got these bigger ones here, which does look really good here. However, to add a little bit of variety, so on the other side of the forest, for a bit at least, I'm only going to have these shrubs because it will feel different. You might not even notice it. Actually, it's good if you don't notice it, but yeah, it will just add a little bit extra variety. I'll add a few shrubs in here as well. Not many, but a couple. By a couple, I mean more than 2. Oh, so like Mayor Quimbley from The Simpsons? No idea. No, literally putting a rod on 2 posts on the turntable. But how would it move in Trainz? I mean, I'm assuming you mean like an extra spline or track, but that wouldn't move with the turntable. I'm not sure what. Or do you mean in real life? Electrifying it in real life? Because in real life, of course, that's not an issue. There was another one. I'll let you know if I remember it. Okay. Never watched it, but I do know that bit, I think. If you say so. I see. Alright, I see. Might be wrong. Might be completely wrong. And they connect through a switch to the shed rails, which become live from the turntable. Aha! Oh, yeah. Jemima, Puddle Horse. Jemima, Puddle Horse? Oh? On the turntable spinny thing mesh. Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I know, because it's only 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left. Yeah, I know. And this time, unfortunately, I do have to pay attention to the time, because, again, I do have something I need to do today, which means I can't really go over time. Which is unfortunate, because it's combined with the backup thing at the beginning. I think a shrub there would look good. Okay. I mean, I could literally do the exact same angle, or close enough, as with the previous stream. You wouldn't really notice any difference. So let's extend the road a bit. Oh, right, that's the thing I wanted to do. I want to give this access. So, I want to have a little park, like maybe a little car park, officer building, silos, stuff here. So, access to this. You know what, let's just have it here. Let's just have it like that. I think that's good. And then I can put on crossbucks. Oh, I don't have crossbucks here. That's an issue I need to correct. Don't know why they popped in my head. Oh, actually, no, I do know why. Because they're on my map. You can see here, they are literally, actually, factually, right there. Right, where? All right, I need to put these crossbucks in both locations. So I'll put this one in here. Actually, no, there's the 2 tracks one. I need the 1 track one. 1 track there. And I need 1 there. And yes, these will have shadows if I turn my shadows up. But I've got them at low at the moment, just for performance reasons, really. Now I'll put them on the other thing. Here, yeah, let's put them up here, which means I'll need the 2-track one again. This one needs to go out a little bit further. So that's good, I think. Yeah, that's it's a bit close, a little bit further away. That's a good position for it. There we go, 2 tracks, 2 tracks. Let's save. Oh, wow. Or just simply use 2 trackside posts on the rail that is on the spinny thing. Well, the actual turntable is the spinny thing. Spinny. I'll show you tomorrow. Okay, sure, go ahead. I'm looking forward to it. We could have a play of Dobbins and Bobbins right here, right now. No, there's not enough time. Spot the difference. Trainz, one is a genius, the other's insane. No, not like that. That's not right. One is a genius, the other's insane. There we go. Yeah. Is there much of a difference? That wasn't part of the Dobbins and Bobbins game. Trainz, oh, so you named those rats? Yeah. You remember you said Brawn? No, it's brain. Oh, so they're rats. They're mice, not rats. It's even mentioned in the show. Then why did you call them rats? And what show? On the map, Trainz has placed rat assets, but the actual characters are mice. How nice. What characters? Pinky and the Brain, originally from Animaniacs. And I was talking about the assets. Vaguely heard of that. Trainz sings. Continue it. No, well, if I have an occasion, I will continue it. Okay, what do I need to do at the moment? So this has access there to that road. Tell you what, I'll put in a road. I want this road to kind of continue along this loop. And then I want it to cross over the other tracks. So actually no, let's make it go along a little bit more. Over to there, then over to there, then this way. And this one I want to have cross over like that, join onto there. I will of course need to fix this bit, but that's not really the issue at the moment. And then let's have another little crossing here. That should be good. Okay, sure, I'll add more spline points to make this smoother. U1. Oh, and here as well, which is not that... so it's not that pointy. It's good. This bit really needs to be a bit more like that. Which means it needs more spline points, like this. Need one there as well. And crossbucks, it's gonna need crossbucks. No relation to Starbucks in any way, shape or form, probably. There we go, that's one. That's two. And just so I don't forget, I am going to place these crossbucks here as well. Then they're probably not in the right position because I will probably have to move them around when I'm doing the crossing, when I make the crossing, but for now I'll place them here. You know what, let's just do a little bit of texturing. A little bit of texturing underneath the road. I'll read chat in about a minute or so, I'd say. Actually, no, that looks good. Okay, now what should I do for the thumbnail? I've mostly been improving areas that I've already built, which is work that needs to be done. It is good work, good progress. However, it's not really doesn't really make for a great thumbnail, I think. This may be something like Actually, maybe something like this could look quite nice. Especially if we had a... Actually, should we have a look at that? No, I think that looks better. You know what, maybe just zoom out a little bit, then move it down. Well, that's not really what I wanted. Actually, I can use the fly cam. Glad that was the correct keyboard shortcut. Have a bit of sky on it as well. I think that looks okay. Right, so let me read chat. Okay. Oh, right. Command give. Paradise vocation flask 12,000. Given Paradise 12,000 vocation flasks. See, it worked. Paradise shape, no, but form, yes. From what I've seen, at least. Paradise, how many viewers do you think will notice if you finish that crossing off stream? Well, now that you've said it, probably many. I'd gladly watch another hour of this, but I do understand if you can't go on. I can't really, yeah. Well, gotta go. See you tomorrow. Well, yeah, I mean, I've got to go as well, so bye to you. Vijay, thank you for joining. I've very much enjoyed this hour. Alright, Vijay, bye. See ya, Vijay. Sleep well. Shadows, yeah, nette it all up, why don't ya? Yes, this is this. Do it. This is this. Yes. Right, I gotta go. See you tomorrow for Transport Fever 2. Indeed. See you tomorrow. Bye, Mr. W. Thank you very much for joining. It's been nice having you here. Bye, Mr. W. See you tomorrow and sweet dreams. Nettle, not nette. You said nette. Okay, so I'll make a screenshot of this. There we go. That was the screenshot. You just heard it. And yeah, so. Yeah, actually, let's do it like that. Let's just save, just for measure. I corrected myself above. Yeah, you did, I know. I just wanted to make it clear for everybody else that I was not mistaken in what I thought. So, right, thank you all very much for watching. Usually there are shoutouts at the end. This time I've not got that much time. Short version of it, have a look at Kangofango's Twitch channel. It's good. Also have a look at a map for Trainz called Central Europe. It's on the download station, it's free. And that's it. So, oh, actually, since I'm doing a shortened version, I might as well add Marky's thing. So, Marky, who has been in chat, well, actually, there in chat, on the DLSS map, it's called Cornish Railways. Have a look at that as well. So, with that, thank you all very much for watching. Quickly read chat, and then I'll end it, and then I mentioned the stream will be archived. So, right there. Yeah, I know, haha. Fair enough. Do I have a Twitch channel? I think I do. I'll have to check. Paper rustling. Oh, there we go. Thank you. No problem. You deserve it. Thanks for the shout out and stream. Yes, you deserve it. So you deserve both. So thank you all very much. And this stream will be archived. Like this very stream will be archived on the YouTube page. Thank you all very much for watching, and bye. Just waiting for people to catch up. Bye.